Welcome to another help video. In this video, we will be going over the Custom Forms section of the Tools tab. So let's begin. Forms allow you to gather information from your visitors via a submission form on your website. Forms are usually created for contest entries, song requests, etc. The easiest way to go over this section is to do an example together. For this demo, I will be creating a form for the Coolest Car Contest. Let's begin. To create a form, add a form name and a form owner. We recommend using your station's name as the form owner. Next, enter the form owner's email address. Notifications will be sent to this email when a form is submitted. Add separate email addresses with a comma and a space in between. And finally, an email notification subject, which is the title of the notification email sent to the form owner. Then click the green Add Form button. Your form will then be added below. You can view your entries here, download all of your entries with this button, edit the settings with the gear icon, edit the form with the yellow edit icon, and finally delete the form with the red delete icon. So click the Edit Pencil button to access the form settings and your form's fields. Now, fill out the remaining form settings. Let's first go over the introduction/confirmation message, so click Edit Now. First is the introduction message, which is the message that appears at the top of the form. Next, scroll down to the confirmation text, which is the message that appears on the page immediately after the form has been submitted and sent via email to the submitter. Note you can add as much or little text as you want in these two boxes. Now click the Save Changes button. Let's go back to the form. Next, let's go over confirmation subject. The confirmation email that is sent to the form submitter will have this subject. Below are additional fields that can be set up or adjusted. You can limit the amount of submissions per person. You can also use CAPTCHA, which is an option to help prevent spammers from filling out your form. We recommend to keep this turned on. And finally, every custom form will display a default privacy notice. You can override the default notice by filling out this option. Always remember to click the Save Changes button when you're done. Next, let's go over how to add fields to the form. There are many different field types to add to the form. The type of information that you are collecting will determine the field types to use. Generally, to add a field, type the field name, select the field type, and then select Required if you'd like, and finally click the Add Field button. For our specific example, we're going to want to collect their first and last name, an email, optional phone number, and a photo for the contest. So let's add all those fields. So first I'm going to do first name, and it is very important to select the correct field type. So I'm going to go to Member, First Name. I'm going to click Required and add the field. The field will then be added below. Let's continue. Do last name, collect, and add. Next, email. We always want to collect the submitter's email address. This will ensure that they receive an email confirmation letting them know that the form was submitted. So this is very important. I'm not going to make the phone number required because it's not necessary for this example. And finally, I'm going to need a photo. So for the field type, I want to click Image Upload. You also have the option to include a web link, but I'm not going to be doing that for this example. As you can see, all of our fields are added below. Before we move on, I want to go over a special topic, which is combo fields. Examples of combo fields are checkboxes, radio buttons, and drop-down menus. For this specific example, we don't necessarily need one, but I'm going to add one just to show you. So for the field name, I'm going to click favorite color, and then for the select field type, I'm going to click drop-down menu, then click add field. Now we're going to need to click a combo fields. Now we need to add options. So I'm going to add red, blue, and green. Now the submitters have options when clicking this button. Now since I added a photo option, I need to add a photo gallery. So I'm going to go to Tools, Photo Galleries, and add a new one. Our gallery was now added below. So let's go back to the Custom Forms section, click the yellow edit icon again, and select the photo gallery. Then click Save Changes. Now that we've created a form, we have to add it to a page, or else our viewers will not be able to see it. So go to Menu and Pages, Menu Pages, and then select what tab you would like to click it under. I'm going to add it under the Interact tab. So I'm going to scroll down and add a new subpage. Then click Add Page. Then I'm going to click the yellow icon. Now I need to add the form, so I'm going to add a new page item, and then select Custom Form. Then add the item. As you can see, this needs attention, so I'm going to click the yellow, click Form Settings, and now select a form. You can leave the rest of these settings as default. Then click Save Changes. You have the option to add stuff to your Coolest Car Contest page through the editor, but I'm just going to delete it for simple purposes. So now we'll be able to see our form on our website. So let's go to the website, go under Interact, and then click Coolest Car Contest. As you can see, it takes us right to the submission page. You can see the introduction and all the fields. So I'm going to enter the contest. As you can see, our confirmation message has popped up, and now the form owner will get an email with the submission. Then they have to approve the submission for it to be displayed on the page. So let's go back to the back end now. So let's go back to the Tools tab and Custom Forms. And now you can see that there's one entry for our form. So I'm going to click that entry. And here you can see my submission. I went ahead and added 2 more submissions to this contest so I could show you what they would all look like. But first, I want to note that when doing a photo contest, you have the option to allow visitors to vote on the photos. We recommend first taking submissions and keeping them hidden from visitors. Then, once you've stopped taking submissions, allow them to be visible for visitors to vote on. I will go ahead and show you how to make the submissions visible in just one moment. But first, I want to also note that to drive more traffic to your form, we recommend adding an image slider that is linked to your form subpage. For more information on how to add an image slider, please reference our image slider overview video or visit our help center. Now, let's go over how to make the photos visible and able to be voted on. So, go to Tools, and then click Photo Galleries. Select your gallery, and then click the 3 photos button here. Now, as you can see, the visibility is hidden here. So I'm going to click Visible, then click the Save Changes button. Now let's go back. Also, click the gear icon over here. The gallery is visible here, but you can make it invisible by clicking Hidden. And also, here is where you can allow users to vote on the photos. So right now it's disabled, but I'm going to click Enable and then Save Changes. Now it'll have you fill out the rating style. So single vote button is the most common and the easiest to do. Then click Save Changes. And now it'll ask you for a voting limit, the voting frequency, and the vote count visibility. If you want to make the winner a secret, you can click the Hidden button here. Then click Save Changes. Now let's go back to the demo site to see the photo gallery. So you can either hover over photos and then click the gallery itself, or click Photos and then select the gallery. Here you see the 3 submissions where you could rate them below. Here a confirmation has been shown that you have voted and that you've hit your voting limit for the day. And that wraps up this video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to click on our page demo, visit our help center, or contact customer support. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our other help videos and we'll see you next time.